Let's play a what if scenario. And in this case, what if there is a slowdown in the world economy, especially in China?
Wow, answer is going to be counterintuitive. If there's slowdown in China, the rich people of China would want to park their money somewhere else. What safer country than Canada? They're going to get their money here, invest in real estate, prices go up.
Okay, so and what if the commodity prices, like for example, oil, go down further or remain low?
In that case, we could see like what we're seeing right now, places like Alberta, property prices falling down even further. But Toronto, the GTA is not a resource-based economy. It's like the financial capital of Canada. So we are known for our resourcefulness. Most likely, the GTA is going to attract a lot more people, and that is going to put an upward pressure on prices even further.
What if unemployment in the GTA rises? What would happen?
If the unemployment in the GTA rises, I'm presuming people would want to use the equity from their home to move into the Golden Horseshoe region. So people from Toronto or Mississauga might want to move to the Hamilton region. People in the Scarborough region might want to move towards Ajax and Whitby, and that's where we see a faster increase in property value.
And of course, a lot of people don't like to move too far away because what if they have to commute such a long way? You know how it is. You know how people are. They don't want to commute a long way. They want their work around the corner, so to speak.
Yes, indeed, but the entire city is growing. So there are chances if they are laid off or unemployed, there are chances they might get employment closer to their new place of residence. That's what I've begun to see. Such as Mississauga used to be a bedroom community. Now we are an importer of people working in. So that's just the nature of big cities growing.
Sure. Okay. So let's talk about the interest rates. For example, the interest rates are beginning to rise slightly, but what happens if they continue to rise more and more at a faster pace? How does that leave people?
If they continue to rise more and more at a faster pace, there's always a reason behind an increase. If the increase is because the central bank wants to cool off the economy, that means that the economy is doing well, and that would put upward pressure onto pricing. Or if there is too much of inflation. If there is too much of inflation, research indicates that property prices tend to grow at 2 to 3 times the inflation. So that's we do not have supernormal growth the way we are seeing right now, but I see it sustain at 6 to 8% if the interest rates start going up.
Yeah, but of course the interest rates as it stands now really aren't at market value, so to speak. They've been artificially kept low for a number of years already. So the question is that will those interest rates rise more quickly and put people in peril in some respect because people's mortgages are being renewed or whatever it may be at that point in time. And of course, if people try to sell their homes all at the same time, it's like going back to 1987, which I experienced, that everybody tried to sell their home at the same time, but they couldn't. Of course, the market crashed, stock market crashed, and a lot of problems at that point in time. So
there is a significant amount of difference between 1987 and now. In 1987, we had really high interest rates. Now, if the current interest rates are 2.5, 2.29%.
But of course, those are artificial rates. Those are artificial rates. We don't know if that 2.5 could be 4.5 next week.
No, the bank's not going to do that. If
we never know, right?
If any central bank were to increase the rates overnight by 2.5 basis points, it's going to kill the economy. I'm pretty confident that we're not foolish enough to do that. I don't doubt that we might have an increase in terms of interest rate, but from 2.5 go all the way to 4.5 next week, I doubt that. It's not going to happen.
Okay, so let's get into projects. What kind of projects would you recommend or advise to your clients to invest in at this point in time?
I would recommend for first few phases of a multiple phase project, such as what we have currently in Caledonia. There are 3,500 homes going to be built. We've already sold close to 200. You could continue to buy that till maybe about 500-600 homes are sold, and then things start becoming too expensive as an investor point of view. If you're looking to buy existing inventory, try to buy it before it even hits the market, because the homes fly like hotcakes right now. If you work with a good real estate agent, there are certain techniques which you can use to even get homes which do not even hit the MLS. We can get those homes and you'd be in a far better shape to get them at the market price or even below.
Okay, final question before we go. That is, what kind of advice would you give to somebody who's a first-time buyer in the market?
Get a good real estate agent. That person's going to perhaps make your life. If it's me, I'd welcome that. If it's not me, make sure you do your research, your due diligence, see Google reviews on them, and make sure that they are a fantastic agent who take the time to educate you on the process, who understand the nuances of the real estate market, who can guide you through the entire process and be your best friend and your best advisor when it comes to real estate.
Excellent advice. Great advice. And I want to thank you for joining us today. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, see you next time. We've been speaking with expert investor and one of the top realtors in the GTA, Hussein Gandhi. He's also the author of the upcoming book, Pre-Construction Properties in the GGHS, Better Investments, Better Homes for You. Well, time will tell if the economy will continue to boom or go bust, but it's always a good time to protect what you have with expert advice. And that's our show. Thank you for joining me. I'm Andy Zajac. See you next time.